Hello everyone, this is Supreme Nexus and I will be doing a quick review video of League of Legends for GameOgre.com. We did a video like 2 years ago, but now I will just compare how the game has grown over the past 2 years and what has changed in general. So first of all, people change. Players are much more aware of the game rules, of the game mechanics, and everything based on how the game should be played. Like 2 years ago, many people didn't even know what is meta and what is the best to do in certain lanes, certain positions, even certain heroes, how to build them, how to itemize, and how to buy items and make your hero stronger over the time. So that is one of the main things that's changed. People are more aware. There are more League of Legends stream. Like 2 years ago, they were maybe 100, 200 streams at all on this game. Now almost every player has his own stream and streams League of Legends. All League of Legends pro players stream. There is League of Legends LCS games every week, which is like the main competition in League of Legends competitive scene in entire world, and many people actually watch that weekly and learn a lot about the game over the matches that are played every split. The splits are divided into two semi-seasons, spring and summer, and then the big event which is called LCS Worlds, or just Worlds to be exact. So that is like the main competition that should be won, and the team who wins it is actually really popular, or at least becomes very popular over the Twisted Fate is attacking me and he's on me. Next to the players, big thing that is changed is actual heroes. 2 years ago, Riot just announced a hero, made it available, and that is it. There wasn't much buffs or nerfs. It was some tweaks, but now we see complete reworks of certain champions. Like for example, Karma. If you saw her 2 years ago, she wasn't anything like this. She looked different, she had different spells, she itemized differently, and everything about her is different. So Riot is trying to change some unpopular heroes and make it better. Also, the game mechanics is very different from what we used to see 2 years ago. Now people are trying to embrace the meta. We have two people on bot lane, AD carry and support. We have a mid laner, top laner, jungler, which is essential in almost every game. So that also has changed a lot. They are focusing a lot on game balance with items, with stuff that are introduced almost every patch, new stuff which are almost good, but some of them doesn't always prove to be very useful. For example, we have now 7th item slot which is used for trinkets. We didn't have any trinkets back in season 1, or was it season 2 where the first video was made. So trinkets are used to ward the place. You get a sweeper, a warding trinket, and blue trinket which reveals an area on a map, so that also can be very interesting. I'm getting ganked right here, but never mind. Also, what else has changed over the past 2 years is the jungle. They made a lot of changes. There is a new camp. Jungle camps spawn shorter or later depending on what camp are you looking to. Entire jungle now spawns later, so junglers can start at the same time as laners, and buffs received some minor nerfs or buff depending. Red buff received a minor nerf, blue buff is kinda the same as it used to be, and the game kinda became more serious. The players are now more toxic than before. Yes, it is true. They care about winning much more than 2 years ago, where usually most of the players just played for the sake of fun. They didn't really care about their ranked system play or their ranking in solo queue. So now Riot introduced leagues and divisions in which players are in which players are scored, or they get certain points after winning every game, and then they are placed into a division depending on the score they have. So players now care much more about their leagues and divisions, and wins now mean more than before. So we see a lot of toxic behavior from players, and it just means that players are more concerned about what will happen during the game. Or I will get killed right now, I think so. Might not. Yeah, this Tristana is OP. Nerf Tristana. So you get Bronze League, Silver League, Gold League, Platinum League, and Diamond and Challenger Leagues. Basically, Bronze is the worst, you don't want to be in Bronze, and Challenger is the best. Top 350 players on the ranked table are placed into Challenger League, which is like the best players from server are there, and everyone wish to be Challenger, but much of them will fail in that effort to get it. Also, summoner spells change a lot. Some of them are deleted. If you played League of Legends 2 years ago and you suddenly stopped, now when you join the game you will see many new summoner spells. Some old are deleted, and some of the new ones are changed really much. Flash, for example, has a shorter range, has a bigger cooldown. Smite now has a really short cooldown, you can almost smite 2 times with the new smite, for example, as an old one, so that's changed also a lot. Some heroes are broken, and that's changed also. Everyone was fine 2 years ago when you didn't know what are you doing, so now players are trying to learn all the heroes, which is kinda hard. If you start playing League of Legends now, it can be really difficult, since there is 220 champions. I think the new one will come out in a week or two, so there will be 120 champions, I believe. So it will be a really big deal if you start playing now. The game will be really hard to learn and to master, especially. People play this game for 1, 2, 3 years and they still can't master it, since so many things change over the patches. That can be really frustrating if you just want to have fun. Players will expect from you to play good, and there is also AE mode, which is called bots. Yeah, the AE computer controlled heroes are called bots, and you can play those matches, but those aren't really fun if you want to play on a longer term. So eventually you will start playing normal games, and that can be frustrating if you're new to the game and not really unfamiliar with the things happening in the game. So also that can be a bit of a problem. So if you want to start playing now, you will have a maybe harder time than if you started 2 years ago, which is maybe the perfect time. The game wasn't really popular, but now it's fairly popular and everyone plays it, everyone is familiar with the meta. They will play what they know and try to do your best. If you're starting now, you might not handle it too well and you might get flamed and blamed, but yeah, League of Legends is like that. Also, League of Legends became the most popular game in history. I think definitely they have more players now than the Blizzard's World of Warcraft on basically it ever has. Yeah, League of Legends has 75 million unique accounts, I believe. So 75 million people actually tried League of Legends. They have around 12 or 20 million, I'm not so sure. Those numbers are really hard to get, especially in the gaming industry, but I think around 12 people logging in daily is okay to expect from any game. I own this Tristana now, but this guy will own me. It's okay, we will still lose, we did poorly from the start, but League of Legends is definitely the most popular game, but they're not making so much money from it, since the only way they can earn money is buying skins in game. I have a skin right now, you can see, you will see when I respawn again. I have some kind of party hat and a party costume, so I'm a cool guy. I wear skins. For example, World of Tanks is earning much more money than League of Legends, since basic player spends, I think, $1.50 on a game monthly. For League of Legends it's about 30 cents, but League of Legends has more players, and I don't think they are earning much more money, but I think World of Tanks is earning some more money than League of Legends, so they are still really successful, and they have really big esports scene. Biggest tournaments are held especially for League of Legends, and that is maybe the main thing League of Legends got so popular over the years. The esports has really grown in the direction of League of Legends, and it will become even bigger as the years goes on. Also, I heard the speculation that they will be reworking entire map. This map has looked like this maybe for a year. I don't think it may be a bit shorter, but if you look at the old video, you will see entirely different map. It won't be so much detailed, and it looks kinda nice now. But they are preparing a new one, and it should come out in the next month or so. I think it will maybe before the summer split it should come out, but I'm not sure will they release it or not, since many people complained because it looks like Dota 2 map, at least resembles the graphics or map decoration. I don't know will they release it anytime soon, but they announced definitely that they will remake entire map, and the League of Legends standard map will look different. Also, 2 years ago there wasn't any game modes. It was just 3 vs 3 and 5 vs 5. Now we have a Dominion, we have Aram or Howling Abuse. There is also monthly mods introduced every month. We saw All for One, we saw Hexakill, which is 6 vs 6 players. That was kind of fun, but it didn't receive so much attention from the players. Also for 1st April they did URF mode, Ultra Rapid Fire, which was maybe the most popular thing they ever did in the game, and that was really popular with the fans. I saw Reddit exploding a few hours even after the mode was introduced. Basically all cooldowns were shortened for 80%, so you can use every skill maybe 2-3 times in 5 seconds, which was really crazy, and the mode was a bit of fun, but if you're used to playing seriously and just trying to win, it may be overwhelming. So they are trying to make people enjoy more in the game by introducing these mods, and I think they will make much more in the future, especially in the next few months, where I think they are doing some kind of testing. They are introducing mods and then shutting them down just to see which mod is the best and the most popular, so maybe they introduce it first. Also, if you are familiar with the pro scene, there will be held an all-star event in Paris, France on the May 5th, I think. So if you want to see how League of Legends eSport looks like and maybe start watching it, you don't like the game but maybe you like esports, it is definitely a thing to check out. So check out League of Legends All-Stars event in Paris. If you can go there, it would be great. If you can, just watch the stream on Twitch TV or maybe on some other website, but I think it will be a great thing to watch for every gamer, since they made it so people can decide what will be held there. People voted on players who will go, people voted on maps that will be played. I think people even voted for one of the ex-players, like pro players that played before but retired. It was even voting like that, so people can basically decide what they will watch on the All-Stars event, which is really interesting. I forgot to use my Zonias now, but never mind. So, in short, League of Legends has changed a lot. It is definitely the most played game in the world. I don't see anything breaking their record, at least in 1 or 2 years. Definitely it's here to stay. They are improving the game every patch. They are making new stuff almost every week, and it will continue to grow, maybe even more. So that was the 2 years breakthrough. a record, so I hope you liked it, and bear with me, this is my first video in English language, so I might have some trouble expressing myself, but that is it. I was Supreme Nexus, and this was the video for Game Ogre channel. Goodbye and have a nice day.